Alright, know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything, but just wanted to show you guys my new EG hatchback. And the way that you guys see it now is the way that I got it. So quick little run through. It's a 93 DX model. So my last hatchback was a 93 CX. It's got a Spoon Sports axle back, Live Sport spoiler off of my old hatchback. It came on these Rhoda Circuit 8s. It's got this Sargent Racing front bumper with an OEM front lip. It's got like eBay corner lights, and the interior is pretty mint. Steering wheel off my old hatchback, blue interior, and yeah, I just wanted to grab a quick video of seeing how this thing looks when I got it. Pretty solid canvas to start off with. Let me show you guys under the hood. Bone stock D15 B7. This has 166,000 original miles. So just wanted to come out here, like I said, grab a quick video, show you guys how this thing looks when I got it, and let's build this thing on the channel. So looking forward to sharing updates with you guys. So stick around for the video and give you guys a quick rundown on everything that's been going on. And yeah, very happy with this car, and super stoked to have a fresh, clean slate to build off of. So I've got the car up in the air, and just want to show you guys basically how it's gonna be turning into my next build, basically. So this is the engine. It's a bone stock D15 B7. This is an intake off of an Integra. The friend that I bought it from had put another type of intake on there with velocity stack, but I like the look with the Integra airbox. It's a stock single cam, so it's not fast at all. It's it's very fun, but not fast. I've got the car up in the air. I sold the wheels that I had on there, and I am gonna do the stock OEM hubcaps on this, and it should look better, at least for me, So here are the Steelies and the hubcaps that I'm going to be putting on this car. So I just laid them out, gonna give them a quick rinse before I put them on, and thinking of adjusting the ride height on this thing. Not sure if I should just do it now or if I should just throw on the Steelies and see how it sits. But it's gonna look funny because this front bumper is so aggressive. It is and it isn't, right? It's got the OEM stock lip on there, but this is the Sargent Racing front bumper. I've got the OEM bumper right here. As you can see, it's been repainted, and they didn't do a very good job of it. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put on the Steelies with the hubcaps just as is, and then see how it sits. And then once it's on the floor, I'll talk to you guys more about the car and what my plans are for it. So of course I had to buy new lug nuts. When you're rocking hubcaps, you need this little plastic washer so that the hubcap can seat into place. Otherwise the lug nut will just go right through. So Amazon, these were like, I think I paid like $25 at most, so good deal, and what I need so that these can get mounted on properly. And this is what it looks like with the hubcaps on. It looks a little bit funny with the front bumper and the spoiler, but I like it. This is just looks a little bit better to me than how it did with the other wheels. So before I get to working on this thing, gonna answer the question, why did I get rid of my last car? And it's plain and simple. I couldn't take my son in that car. When I bought the car 9 years ago, the rear seats, I noticed that there was there's a rear bracket in the EG seats that hold these two pieces together, or three pieces actually, and it was missing, so the seats never hard mounted. Now, so anybody that's competent enough, will know that you can't put a car seat back there if the seats are not hard mounted. And I had no rear seat belts, I had nothing, so the car became useless to me pretty much, because I couldn't take my son with me. For those of you that have kids, hopefully you guys feel the same way, but I want my kid to be with me anytime I do anything. So that car became useless to me, and sure, I could have welded a bracket, but who knows what the structural integrity would have been like, especially that it's not from the factory anymore. So I parted out the car. I kept a few pieces. I kept my steering wheel, kept my tilt hub, kept my my hub, and kept my spoiler, and the function 7 brace, control arms, my mirrors, and yeah, so I bought this car back in April, I believe. Back in April from one of my friends, Chris, and this is basically gonna be the new build. Quick rundown on it. Picked it up for $4,000, and I have a complete K swap for it. So this is a K24 long block with a EP3 5-speed trans. I've got a Rye-wired mil-spec harness for it, ID 1050 injectors, RBC manifold, skunk 2 harness. This is a complete swap, like ready to go to drop into this car. I won't be doing that swap anytime soon because this car is just perfect to drive the way that it is. It will be getting swapped. When? I'm not sure. I'm not in a rush to do an engine swap on this thing. What I do want to do first is build the exterior, build all the aesthetics, do the suspension work, and then when I'm ready, maybe by the end of the year, drop in that K24. This has air conditioning, this has heater, so this has everything that my last car didn't have, that I wanted for my last car. I'm getting older, I want more comfortability. Going fast is fun, but how often can you really go fast, right? So that's plain and simple. I couldn't take my son in my last car. It just was not comfortable enough. It was just too wild of a build. And this one is going to be a little bit more laid back. The outside portion of this thing is basically the way that it's going to be. I'm going to rock this Sargent Racing front bumper. I want to get a spoon lip for it. And then I have the stock bumpers that I'm going to be sending out to Mata so that he can paint them. And then I have the EDM bumper moldings for the front and rear, so I think that'll look really nice for the stock bumpers. And yeah, I'm really excited for this new build. Want to take a completely different approach to it, kind of like an OEM plus in a sense, but really just have it comfortable for me and my kid to cruise around in. We're driving in this thing a good amount of the time. There's been a lot that has happened since the last upload, but we're still trucking along, and I feel like every video I say that something's crazy is going on in my life, but it is what it is. And so let's get into the car. When I bought the car from Chris, they stole it from his younger brother, and they started to spray paint the roof for some reason. So all of this stuff right here is spray paint, and it's all on the moldings, it's on the pillars, on the mirrors, up here, and it's also on the passenger side. But I started removing the so it was like covered up to like right here, so this whole section right here was covered in spray paint, but I've been taking some paint solvent to it and just all this rubbing it in there, putting in some hard work and getting it off. So again, that's what I'll be doing here and on the other side, and I'm hoping that I can remove it from the trim. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and tape all this up and just hit it with like a flat black trim paint. And yeah, so the goal for this new build is to show you guys the progress as I go, as a clean slate. So I'm excited for that, because my last car was kind of built already in a sense when I started filming everything, but this is literally a fresh clean slate, and I can show you guys everything that I'm going to be doing, and that way you guys can follow along with the build, and I can make this car my own. It doesn't feel like my car just yet, especially with the last wheels that I had. You know, it's just the way that I got the car. So now that I started adding my own touches, like the hubcaps and Steelies, you know, I want to throw the stock front bumper on, but it's just freaking, it needs paint and it doesn't look appealing. So this will have to do for now. I think this ride height is okay. I think I want to go a little bit lower, but I don't think it's worth the effort to go lower on it. Yeah, so let me get started on removing that stuff from the pillars, and I can show you guys how it's done. And that'll probably just be it for this video. And when I get some more stuff to do, I'll show you guys what I'll be doing. Like I said, just want to track the progress on this clean slate, and just try to be consistent with it again. And I have a small pile of parts that I'm going to be doing, which is I'm excited for, because again, I want you guys to follow along with the build. You know, each step that I take, every small thing that I do. So may not be 15-20 minute videos, probably be getting 5 to 7 minute videos, if that's cool with you guys. And just see how this build turns out. You know, I'm really excited for it. Another quick update. Boom. I am now detailing full time. I was furloughed from my job in October, and I was basically not forced, but you know, I just pushed myself to get out of a bad situation and went all in on my detailing business, and thankfully it's been going okay. So I can do vlogs regarding what I do, you know, on my day-to-day basis when it comes to running my business and still building the business. So if you don't already, follow my Instagram, washbros951, and keep up to date with all the stuff that I do detailing wise. I just picked up this van a month ago, and it's probably one of the best investments that I've made to myself and the business, so excited for that. But back to the car stuff. So this is paint solvent on this rag, and so just kind of rub it in there like that. So you can already see I worked this section and it came off already. It's going to be hard to get into these small crevices in there, but we'll see. But you know, we're soaking up the paint here, and then you can see it's working, and just start scrubbing it down, and you see it coming off. I wouldn't recommend this if your car doesn't have clear coat. This car has clear coat, which is fine for me to do this, but you can see it's making quick work of the spray paint that's on there. You know, you don't want the stuff to sit for too long, which is why, you know, I'm always moving it, you know, wiping it down with the dry section of the towel. But yeah, all it takes is just some elbow grease and time. So I've been slowly chipping at this between, you know, the free time that I get after work, and you know, when my son's asleep, or you know, things like that. So just trying to pick at this thing little by little. Not trying to be in a rush with the with this next build. So really excited to kind of take a new perspective on this build. You know, my last build I was really trying to I wouldn't say impress other people, but definitely for the social medias, and you know, to try to, I guess, clout chase in a sense, but not, I don't know, it's hard, because as much as people want to say, oh, build for yourself and not for others, you know, if that was the case, then we wouldn't showcase everything that we do on these cars and post to social medias and things like that. But you know, this car, or this build, is hopefully going to be something on the slower side, and like I said, just want to track the progress and post it more on social media, and just, I don't know, just take a different perspective on it, you know. So boom, you guys can see the pillar cleaned up. Just need to finish up this section here and work the moldings next, because this should remove it from the moldings also. Yeah, look at that, put in the work. Cool. Well, I'll show you guys when I'm done, that way I can focus on this. Just wanted to show you guys the process on it. So I was actually supposed to build this Integra instead of the EG. What happened is I bought this Integra, and then I came across the EG, and I was like, well, scrap the Integra project and let's get the EG. So when I had the Integra, well, before I got the Integra, I had already planned to do a case swap in it. So this is a DB7, so it's a 4-door, and I've got a complete K24 swap right here, with an EP3 5-speed trans, RBC manifold, skunk 2 header, and then here I've got a mil-spec rye wire harness. I've got it into everything for a K swap for EG or DC Integra, and that's the plan for this car. This plan is going to get a case swap, maybe towards the end of the year. I don't want to put too much downtime right now. Kind of want to do all the aesthetics first, and then go into doing the engine portion of things. But so this Integra is actually going to get parted out, and that's what I'm doing back here. Just going to rip off a few of the parts that are already sold. I was hoping to sell it complete, just that way it's an easy transaction, but looks like I'm gonna have to part it out to kind of make some money out of it, or at least try to get my money back. But no big deal. I'll just yeah, I'll get to it. But anyways, back to the EG. I want to give you guys more consistent updates with the car. So yeah, plans for the car: case swap, do all the aesthetics. I've got a set of 949 wheels for the car, actually. They're sitting right here. I've got a set of window visors from Well Visors. Shout out to them. Those will be going on pretty soon, actually, and I'll be making a video on that. I've got injectors for the new motor. I've got lower control arms and rear camber arms from here. Got these from my good friend Gene. I've got EDM bumper protectors right here, so looking forward to doing that stuff. I've got mirrors. I've got function 7 brace and function 7 control arms, and here are my Hasport mounts for the K series. And you know, so I'm just gonna be I'm stacking parts right now, that way whenever I'm ready to do to put them onto the car and start filming again, I can be consistent with it. So this video is kind of a quick one, and just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on everything that's going on. But I'm kind of in a position where I can be more consistent with everything. I kind of got a grip of, you know, of my life again, so I can kind of spare some time here and there. I cleared out this area right here, so I'm trying to build this whole area to be like almost like a shop setup. So let me show you guys what it looks like from this end. So there's enough space to put 2 cars comfortably. Could probably even do 3 cars right here. But this is a mess right now because I'm trying to organize and throw out, you know, things that I don't need. But that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys got any questions, drop a comment. If you guys have anything to say, drop a comment. And yeah, hopefully I can be more consistent and bring you guys some more content, whether it's car stuff, car wash stuff, or motorcycle stuff. So yeah, just keep you guys in the loop as much as I can, and I'm excited to be able to create content again. So catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.